Hi to Aquarius and welcome to your read for Messages from the Universe. So in this reading we're going to take an oracle card from the fairies, an oracle card from the star seeds, then just looking at the tarot to see what messages the universe has for you. We'll be looking at blockages and anything that might help you move forward. So just going to the magical messages from the fairies, asking what do the fairies wish to bring to Aquarius. What messages do the fairies have for Aquarius? What messages? Oh, there we go. So we have spring. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So whilst this can be to do with actual timings, this actual message which is coming from the fairies just now is about more about how you are manifesting in general. And when it's talking about as the flowers begin to bloom, it's nudging you to recognise that when you're manifesting, you need to focus on, to make sure you're not focusing on your lack. So when we're thinking about what we want to have in our life, if we think about it from a place of being upset that you don't have it, you're actually interfering with your manifestation. And so what the fairies are nudging you towards is to recognise that when you're manifesting, to almost daydream and imagine the things that you want in your life to almost already be there. So picture them in full bloom. So when you're meditating and you're focusing on what you really, really want, they're asking you not to think of it in a negative way, but to really allow your mind to go to a place where you trust in the universe that is going to manifest for you, that you can almost see and taste what it would feel like to have exactly what it is that you want in your life. So allow your imagination to let your dreams be alive in your head as if they're already here. Because the fairies are kind of nudging you to recognise and really appreciate that your desires are coming, but they really are saying focus on the beauty of what it is you're asking in. So if it is to do with a relationship, it could be that you actually just daydream about how beautiful it is going to be, you know, really expecting it to actually be happening, imagining what it would actually feel like, and truly feel those emotions inside you. And if your desires are to do with something else, whether or not it's a new home, new job or whatever, actually daydream as if it's actually happening, and allow those desires and those daydreams to really bloom and become real in your head. You know, really feel the emotions of what it's going to feel like, because they are saying that they are coming. That's what the fairies are bringing to your attention at the moment. So just using the Starseed Oracle now to see what our star seeds, what the light beings of the universe want to bring to Aquarius's attention at this time. What do the star seeds want Aquarius to be aware of? And the star seeds, they'll come to you and give you messages in very, very gentle ways. They're never going to be in your face and pushing things at you. They really have a very, very gentle and loving energy. And the card they're drawing for you is the Blue Flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation. I think this is very similar in some ways to the fairies, but it's more in it's really asking you to really ignite your desires. This beautiful flame that we see burning here, they're asking you to remember that this flame within yourself, this desire, this true soul energy within you is true and very real, but it can sometimes be dormant, and it's asking you to activate it, to really allow your desires to awaken, to really embrace your true light and let it shine more. Both these cards are really asking you to show your truth, to really shine bright. So it could be that for some of you, you sometimes dampen down your desires, you keep your needs to yourself. For a lot of you, it's that you don't allow your light to shine, and it could be out of fear of what other people might say or think of you. And it can also be that just the self-confidence that sometime in your past that someone hasn't really wanted your flame to glow as brightly as you feel it should be glowing. And the star seeds are coming here to say, let that light within you shine, allow it to awaken, allow it to activate, allow what your needs are to really come to the front of your mind, and embrace the truth of yourself. So now we're going to take some tarot cards looking at how Aquarius's energy is around this at the moment, how they're thinking and feeling, what blockages you might have to this manifestation, guidance from the universe and possible outcomes. And welcome back to subscribers, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscription button. It's completely free, but it really helps the channel grow. And if you hit the notification bell, it will let you know when more videos come out. And do leave a comment below, I'd love to hear if this resonates. So just looking at Aquarius's energy just now around this situation. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, a beautiful, very strong energy that you have here. So and you have the spring and you kind of have the autumn. So there is a slight impatience starting to kind of bubble in you, that you've been trying to make something happen. You've been really wanting something to come into your life. Now you'll take this however it resonates. For some of you it will be that it's some kind of financial gain that you're trying to get. For some of you it could be a job situation. For others of you it will be just to do with something to do with a stable aspects of a relationship. But it is this sense that you've been wanting something, really, really wanting something to change and come into your life, and you're starting to feel a little bit impatient. And the two messages you're getting here from the beings is that you need to drop the impatience, the feeling of lack, and really focus on making that dream come alive in you, because there's something very important that you want to obtain or manifest in your life just now. So for the people who are watching this, you're not in a place where you're just ticking along in your life. You're in a place where you're wanting something to come in. You're really wanting something to change, or you're calling something new into your life at the moment. And it's something that you've been wanting for quite a while, it feels, and that's why you're starting to get a little bit impatient with it. So just looking at how is Aquarius feeling and thinking at the moment, and what blocks they have. So we have the Hangman for how you are thinking and feeling at the moment. And for your blocks we have the Queen of Cups. So now we're just going to take a message from the universe. What does the universe want Aquarius to know? So we have the Hermit, and then we're going to get a potential outcome, and then we'll get some clarifiers. So it's remembering that you have free will, and all the universe is doing just now is it's coming to you and it's nudging you. It's trying to help you be aware of what your higher self is asking, to make you aware of what things the universe is offering you that you might be unaware of at this time. And if you are able to take the messages from the universe, the potential outcome is the Nine of Wands. So the energies that you have going on just now, you have the Hangman in reverse. So it is this impatience again, this feeling that you've been waiting for something to come for so long, that you're not really wanting to sit back and daydream about this happening. It's like you've been working towards something for so long, and now you just want to see the results. You want to have some kind of physical evidence that something is coming into your life that you want so dearly. And the blocks you have is actually the Queen of Cups. So it could be that you're starting to let your emotions kind of almost slow it down. So the emotions that you have are starting to overwhelm you. Whatever this is that you're trying to call into your life or wanting to manifest into your life, you feel very passionate about it. You have it touches your heart in such a way that it almost makes you too emotional around something in your life, and it means that you're opening your heart, really opening your heart. And what it's actually asking you to do is to just slow down those emotions here. It's not to feel over emotional or not to lose hope if what you're manifesting, what you're asking for hasn't come yet. It's asking you to not be impatient and to not I'm getting not feel tearful about it. The messages you're getting from the universe is the Hermit card. So this is very much reminding you that you can take the time to carry on soul searching. You can take the time that you whatever the rush that you're feeling just now towards something coming in, it's asking you to trust in the divine timing of this. There's lots of things to do with timing and impatience coming through. The messages I'm getting is very much it's almost like you've lost trust that the universe is going to manifest something for you, because you've been waiting for it for so long. You're starting to get to the point where you're believing that it's just never going to happen, and it's asking you to really look within you, to relight that fire. You've got a couple of things which are very much to do with the message you have, are to do with areas of light coming. So if feeling over emotional about something not coming into your life is starting to dull your light, it's starting to lose hope, you're starting to focus on your lack of, this is asking you again to reignite that light, to reignite the trust, to look within yourself. I get for a lot of you it's to take time out and meditate and do visualizations, really visualizing and imagining your life and how it would feel when you are this Queen of Pentacles energy, when you do have this abundance, whatever this abundance is that you're asking to come in, whether or not it's person or situation or belongings or just well-being in general, whatever it is you're asking to come in that you're feeling impatient about, to take this time out to actually meditate in a calm way and allow any emotions you have that you're feeling about it to come up, but then not to hold on to them. Allow them to flow through you, to really flow through you, so you can start to really manifest and focus on your true desires. And if you're able to do this, you have the Nine of Wands, but it's very much asking you to be aware, is what I'm getting, to be really self-aware. There's almost this sense that these three images are looking backwards, and actually what you're wanting to do is to look forwards, and it's kind of letting you know that your passions and your desires are going to come to fruition. They're going to start to grow. You can see that all these plants here are going to be budding, and with the Nine of Wands it's getting close to the end of a cycle, so there will be forward movement. You will be able to march on, and where you're having to feel this pause at the moment, you will be able to take your passions forward if you're able just to allow the divine timing to happen. You'll be able to almost leave something behind and move forward. So the manifestation is going to come, it will grow, but there is this soul searching, this pause, this meditation, this manifesting from a place of growth rather than lack that needs to happen before you can completely drop your defences and start to move forward with something. So we'll get some clarification on these cards now. I'm just getting some clarification on the Hangman. So these might clarify, or they might bring in more messages from the universe. Clarifying messages from the Hangman about where Aquarius is at the moment. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, some clarification on the Queen of Cups for Aquarius as they are at the moment. What's blocking Aquarius with this emotional feelings that they're having, this sense that they're focused on their emotions? What else is blocking Aquarius at this time? So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. The messages from the universe. What further messages or clarification do you have? So we have the Emperor, and a final outcome card for Aquarius. A final outcome card for Aquarius. If they're able to take the advice and the guidance So we have the Fool card for your final guidance here. So here we were looking at how you're potentially feeling that you're feeling a little bit impatient, that you're sick of waiting, you're not feeling like you want to wait anymore. you have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. So it's another sense that this timing, this cycles is moving forward, this feeling that you're just so desperate for a new cycle to begin, you're so desperate for something to come in, that this is a state you're in. It's that you're waiting for the cogs to start turning. It's like, why are we not moving forward? Why is something not moving forward? Why is something not coming in when I've worked so hard for it? I've wanted it for so long. And it really is that sense of that, come on, it's time now, this impatient feeling that you have here. And this King of Pentacles, so you have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you're calling in, you're wanting to manifest, it's recognising that this is going to come in slower than you want. The Pentacles are often a slower suit, but it's also really seeing that whatever it is you're calling in, it is something that it's very important to you. It's very important not just to a small area of your life, but to the foundation of your life, to the real nuts and bolts of your life as such. It's something that you're so desperate to have the stability in, and to create and to manifest, to be abundant in some way, that, and it not coming in, with it being in reverse here, this thing that you're desperately actioning, you're wanting something to come into actions, you're feeling so emotional that you are not seeing the rewards. It's like you're so focused on the lack of rewards that you're having at the moment, and it's just making you feel so emotional and so tearful about it. But this is blocking, because this is making you focus not on lighting your flame or manifesting from a place of abundance. And the messages that you have with the Hermit now from the universe is you now have the Emperor as well. So the Emperor is a very, very strong and determined energy coming in, and both of these are looking at finding, for me it's looking at finding your inner strength, but also your outer strength. It's a very male energy here. When I say male, I don't mean in the gender sense, that the male energy as being in the action, it's as taking control, it's the creating things. So for me this looks like it's the yin and yang within you. It's finding the balance to manifest from a place of balance and strength, and just being really in control of your thoughts. So if you are feeling over emotional all the time, it's allowing, as I say, it's looking at those emotions, allowing those emotions to be, but also allowing them to pass through, so that you can feel fully in control and take charge of your life again. Take charge. So it's not giving up, thinking it's not happening yet. It's really knowing that you are on the right path. It is happening. It is manifesting. Because what the other card that you have here for the outcome is the Fool. So there is this new journey coming. There is this standing down from feeling defensive. There is this time to rejoice. The Fool card in this particular pack is a very, very happy, carefree one. He really is dancing into a new life, dancing into a new path, and he's very carefree, as opposed to this emotional feeling. It is saying that if you're able to take the time, get back to feeling patient, allow those negative emotions to move through you, and that feeling of lack to go, you will get this light-heartedness back, where you can drop feeling defensive or drop feeling disappointed that something isn't coming in, and this new cycle will begin. Whatever it is you're calling in, the universe is telling you that something new is coming, a new journey is coming. So this might be with a new person, a new situation, just a new way of thinking, but it is coming. If you are able to refocus your manifestation, refocus your desires, so you're not focused on your lack of, but you come back to focusing on the positive feeling. So really getting in tune with intending wonderful things to come into your life. Imagine it as if it's already happening. Imagine it as if you're already there. Feel how it's going to feel when you get the things that you're asking, and hold on to that energy. So I hope that's been useful. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button. As I say, it's completely free. Hit the notification bell so you can hear when more videos come out. Leave a comment below, and if you're interested in a personal reading, you can find details about that below or on my channel. And there's loads more videos on my channel for the zodiac signs if you'd like to come over and look those up.